It's Phoebe. Welcome back to Fretless Friday. You'll notice that I'm running away from the mic, or from the camera, and you can still hear me clear as day, I hope, because I got wireless mics that connect to a little receiver in my smartphone. I have one on this boot that will pick up the banjo audio better, I hope, and one right here. How exciting! Fretless Friday has gone wireless. Big thanks to one of you guys who helped me acquire this little set. If it works as well as I think it will, I think our Fretless Fridays are gonna get a lot better. Low tech, high tech. Wait. Oh. I was gonna see if I could turn the camera around. No. Okay. We'll still have trouble looking at the gourds, but that's okay. Anyway. Oh, wait. If I put this right here. Wait. There's probably a way I could clip this onto my banjo. I'm holding my banjo at a weird angle. We're gonna lean the boot here. There we go. Now it's pointed at the banjo. We'll see. I need to experiment with miking the banjo, but hopefully we will have cool audio. I'm going to play Galway Girl today. In very sad news, Billina passed away on Tuesday or Wednesday. So she had been pretty weak and underweight for quite a while, and I was taking extra care, and then she went downhill really fast. She passed very peacefully, which is a blessing. She didn't seem to be in pain. She just kind of faded over a few days, and then she gone. So that's very sad. We will miss her. The other chickens seem to be holding up okay. So I just have 2 chickens now, Toto and Squidward. I probably need to get a couple more because I know that's too small for a flock. I think you need minimum of 3. So at some point I will. I don't want to yet though, because I don't know. She was a good chicken, and she had a pretty darn good life. I think my chickens have a nice gig going here. So I'm glad she had a good life, and I'm glad she passed peacefully. But for some reason, the song that popped in my head while I was sitting around after she died was Galway Girl. There's a version by a band called Top House that has cool either vibe shifts or tempo shifts. Like they start it kind of upbeat, they slow it down and make it more meditative, and then they ramp it back up at the end. And I think that's really neat. So I'm going to try to do something like that. And this one's for Billina. Yeah, we'll miss her. She was a good chicken. Have some tea first. I put tea in an empty kombucha bottle. Okay, let's try Galway Girl. Here, hang on, gotta situate myself. I hope the audio's good. Is that a different jig? Because that's not in every version of Galway Girl I've listened to, but I think it's cool, so I put it in there. I also put Angeline the Baker in there randomly. I think I should do a medley where every song turns into Angeline the Baker. That would be fun, because that song fits so many other songs. But I had a little vision of Billina dancing around in Chicken Heaven while I played that, so we will miss her. But on to the gourds. No, wait, let's check the sky. I hope the audio is fine during all of this. I'll be interested to watch, like, while I'm moving around the yard. Usually the audio is really bad during that section. We'll see. We'll see. I'm very interested. Sky check. It was very bright this morning. Then it got overcast this afternoon, and now it's partly cloudy, which is why I'm able to film and not die of heat. So that's good. Gourd update. I finally got all of my gourds dispersed. So I had them all congregated under, oh, there's Toto. I had them all congregated under the gourd arch. And today I noticed they were starting to like reach out and grab onto each other. So I figured I need to get them separated before they become a giant solid gourd mass. So we have, here we get to hunt for the gourds. Here's one. Under the chicken coop. Oh, can you, yeah, there it is. Under the chicken coop. I'm thinking maybe it could kind of climb these legs and get some fertilizer from the chickens. We have one, this is the, I stepped in water. This is the last one I placed. It was just kind of a, I don't know, put it in the corner, maybe it'll climb that post. I had the sprinkler on for the chickens and stepped in the puddle that it caused. I have one here outside of my shed window. I think that could be pretty if it kind of grew and I framed it around my window. That could be nice. I have one, you're getting the whole tour, in my catio covered garden thing right here. Also, I have sweet peas growing and peppers. I planted peppers. Those were some of the first things I planted in my planter boxes, and they are actually growing now, so that's good. As well as my shoe wall of succulents. Anyway, okay, so that's the one in there. And then we've got one on the outside of the porch. And then we have 4 on each corner of the gourd arch, so that they'll each grow up one of the pillars. And then the final 2 are in this little teepee shape I made out of our old Christmas tree trunks. So that's the gourd takeover. If they all make it, which I hope they will, they're all pretty healthy. If they all make it, we're going to have a lot of gourds. But yeah, we'll see. I will keep you updated as always. I think that's gonna be it. I'm gonna watch this back and see how the audio was. I'm very excited. Thank you again to the kind person who helped me out acquiring these. All right, you gonna say bye, Toto? There she goes. There's Squidward. Oh. Toto cam. Okay, take care. See you guys.